What I'm about to tell you is explosive and damaging right here in the 10th Congressional District. You may know that Chairman Nunes, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, just released the memo regarding the Russian Trump dossier. And I'm holding that memo in my hand. And it says in part that Christopher Steele was a longtime FBI source who was paid over $160,000 by the DNC and Clinton campaign via the law firm Perkins Coyle and the research firm Fusion GPS to obtain derogatory information on Donald Trump's ties to Russia. I want you to pay attention to Fusion GPS. And the memo goes on to say this: Steele has admitted in British court filings that he met with Yahoo News and several other outlets in September of 2006 at the direction of Fusion GPS. Now, why is this critical? Because according to the Washington Examiner and the New York Times, and it says, quote, lawyers for the Washington Free Beacon informed the House Intelligence Committee, Chairman Nunes' committee, that the organization was the original funder for the anti-Trump opposition research project Fusion GPS. This article also says that billionaire Paul Singer is a major funder of the Washington Free Beacon and strongly opposes Trump and the opposition and funded the opposition research project. This connection is explosive and damaging right here in the 10th Congressional District. Why? Because it is Paul Singer, the very person who funds the now discredited Washington Free Beacon, who in turn started the original dossier by paying Fusion GPS that would then later hire Christopher Steele. It's the same Paul Singer who is Congresswoman Barbara Comstock's single individual largest donor in her entire political career, to the tune of over hundreds of thousands of dollars if you add up all of his bundling efforts and his company donations when she was a delegate. I call on Congresswoman Comstock to today denounce Paul Singer and the discredited Washington Free Beacon and return his money. Because if she keeps this money, it really calls into question her loyalty to President Trump and the Republican Party, and now the rule of law. One other thing, the Fourth Amendment. If the Fourth Amendment was adhered to, these FISA courts would never have come into place so that they could then spy on U.S. citizens. And just last month, Barbara Comstock voted to keep the FISA courts in place in direct violation of the Fourth Amendment. I will never vote to take away our constitutional, creator-given, inalienable rights. We have to let Barbara Comstock know that we are disgusted with this behavior and her connection with such a disgusting individual as Paul Singer. She must distance herself from him, and she must no longer vote against the Constitution. My name is Shaq Hill, and I need your help to get this message out.